Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the Greenwich Police Honor Guard and the national anthem performed by Master Sergeant Mary Kay Messenger of West Point.
Detail, halt. Left, eight. Present, on.
Please join in. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our MC for the evening, the extraordinary Ashley Banfield.
Thank you so much, and please take your seats in this stunning venue tonight. I am Ashley Banfield, as you just heard. I'm the new host of a brand new program called Live Rescue on A&E. I'm also a proud board member of the American Red Cross Greater New York region. And I want to thank Master Sergeant Mary Kay Messenger for joining us again this year to raise that incredible spirit and that beautiful voice in salute to our nation. Just stunning. Thank you. And thank you also to the Greenwich Police Honor Guard for your service to our community. That was a wonderful way to pay tribute and kick off our event tonight. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be here this evening in support of an organization that truly is near and dear to my heart. As a journalist, I, along with my colleagues, see firsthand on a regular basis the Red Cross in action, and it is something to behold. The Red Cross volunteers and staff rush into the scenes of devastation, leaving the safety and the comfort of their own homes all the time so that they can offer help to those who need it most. The mission of this organization is why I decided to join the board of the American Red Cross in Greater New York to lend my voice in support of this life-saving mission. And what is incredible, and truly incredible, and may have been the clarion call that really drew me to the Red Cross, was that they do all of their work with 90% volunteer workforce. Think about that. And if you think that statistic is impressive, I can one-up it, because 91 cents of every dollar raised actually goes to the services, the hope, and the help, which is remarkable. Over the last 12 months, the Red Cross has had yet another unprecedented year. If you've been watching the news, you probably don't need me here up to tell you. They've dealt with back-to-back hurricanes. They have dealt with California wildfires that decimated entire communities, tornadoes, and then for good measure, the heartbreaking Midwest floods. So this has been an exhausting year. But through it all, the Red Cross has been there to provide a roadmap to recovery. And just a reminder, everyone, tonight's fundraiser, this is terrific that we're all here, but it is going to be right at the beginning of hurricane season because we are 34 days away from it. It kicks off on June 1st. So we are girding and steeling ourselves for that. And while the life-saving mission of the Red Cross may be most visible during all of those disasters that you see on our newscasts, I'm here to tell you there is this other aspect that you may not know about. Every single day, house fires represent the bulk of the Red Cross work. House fires. Teams of Red Cross volunteers are, because of this, installing free smoke alarms and teaching critical fire safety as part of something called the Sound the Alarm campaign, and this is going on in at-risk communities. I myself am going to be joining a team on Wednesday this coming week. It's May 1st. We're going to be installing alarms in these at-risk communities, some of them in Manhattan, and if you just so happen to want to join me, I am taking names as soon as I get off the stage. So just come up and find the girl who looks like she's dressed for a wedding. In addition, and I am not, let me just be clear. In addition to the smoke alarms and the campaign, the Red Cross blood drives are pretty remarkable. The Red Cross organizes these drives to gather life-saving blood so that our hospitals can be ready at a moment's notice to meet the constant need. Steel yourself for this. The Red Cross collects 40% of the nation's blood supply. Think that one through, 40%. That's helping people fighting cancer, sick children, all of those other illnesses in which blood is needed, the lifeline after traffic accidents and major traumas, and just one blood donation, not that much of your time, just one donation can actually save up to 3 lives. So I invite you, as you prosecute your lives, to consider rolling up your sleeves, opening your heart, and giving blood. Tonight's ball highlights something very important, the Red Cross's oldest axiom, service to the armed forces. The American Red Cross had its genesis on the Civil War battlefields with Clara Barton. Since then, the Red Cross has served in every major military campaign and conflict around the world, and it also has a permanent presence on military installations globally, worldwide. That is a lot. In terms of disaster relief, the greater New York region is the busiest area in the nation, typically responding to an average of 15 disasters every single day. So your presence here tonight is critical, it's crucial, it is appreciated. It means the world to us. So I thank you. And I want you to join yourselves in thanking yourselves for being here in support of the Red Cross. Because it's all about people. It's about not only the people that we help, and the people also who dedicate themselves to helping every layer of our communities. I'd love it if you could just watch this short video to learn a little bit more about our work.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Mary Young, the proud CEO of the Metro New York North chapter of the American Red Cross.
And I'm Giovanna Miller, the proud board chair of the chapter. We're so happy that you can join us this evening to celebrate and support the extraordinary life-saving mission of the American Red Cross, a mission that touches all of us, whether it's here in our community, across the country, or around the globe.
2018 marked a second consecutive year of record-breaking disasters, with millions of people from coast to coast turning to the American Red Cross for shelter, food, and comfort in their darkest hours. This year, wildfires scorched more than 8.5 million acres in California. 6 major hurricanes impacted the United States in just 3 months. Hurricane Florence alone dumped more than 10 trillion gallons of water on the Carolinas. Through it all, the Red Cross was there 24/7.
Tonight's ball honors our brave men and women of the armed forces. Our call to service began with our founder, Clara Barton, on the Civil War battlefields. When men and women answer the call to our nation to serve, they and their families face challenges unique to military life, multiple deployments, prolonged separations, and risk of injury. None of us can erase these challenges, but the American Red Cross ensures that they never have to face them alone. Today, the American Red Cross provides over 1,000 services to members of the military. We are a constant in an ever-changing world, a lifeline that never wavers. Tonight, we are so grateful to the Prado family and their son, First Lieutenant Victor Prado, for his service and the opportunity to honor him for his courage, commitment, and determination. He truly is an inspiration to us all. And we thank you, all of you, for being here tonight because you support help, hope, and healing for people in need.
Every 8 minutes, the Red Cross responds to an emergency. Our work is only made possible by compassionate leaders in philanthropy like you, and like our amazing honoree, Ron Howard. The Ron and Cheryl Howard Foundation has supported the Red Cross for more than a decade. We're so grateful that you're here tonight because the need for a strong Red Cross is constant, and together we can make a huge difference.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us here tonight and supporting this mission that we are all so proud of.
And please join me in welcoming Mary Young on that right-hand side of your screen and Giovanna Miller on the left-hand side of your screen up to the stage. I'd love for you to take a moment as we feast our eyes upon these beautiful women. I'd like you to also feast your eyes on your beautiful surroundings because it's hard to believe as you look around this hangar that just 2 days ago there was an actual plane parked where I'm standing. And this happened. It's pretty crazy. Also, just take a peek at the center of your table because those are some spectacular floral arrangements. They're stunning, and they were donated by McCardles. And Mr. and Mrs. McCardle, I think you're somewhere around the middle of the back. You could just give a quick wave. Thank you very much. This is really a dedicated and wonderful gift that you gave the Red Cross tonight. I also want to give a round of applause to NetJets, generously allowing the Red Cross to transform this hangar every year into this beautiful space for 15 years running. So thank you, NetJets. If I may, I'd also like it if you could indulge me. I'd love to recognize First Selectman Peter Tessie, who's been a powerful advocate for the Red Cross. Peter, can you stand? He's going to be finishing his final year of service in Greenwich, and so we'd just like to put the spotlight on you and thank you. You have to stand, Peter. I'm calling you out. Thank you, Peter, for your dedication. Now we have a message from this year's ball chair, Janine Kennedy.
Wow, you people look so beautiful tonight. Welcome to our 34th annual Red and White Ball. I'm Janine Kennedy, and I'm very proud to be the chair for 2019. I would like to say thank you to each and every one of you that are here tonight to support the American Red Cross. To my committee, with your endless hours, thank you for what you've put in towards tonight. A very special thank you to Mary and Giovanna for your leadership, and to the extraordinary staff of the Red Cross. Without you, I could not have accomplished what we have accomplished tonight. Thank you to the generous sponsors, McArdles, NetJets, GenRight, Muffley Media, Michael and Galia Bat, Pepe's Auto Group, Outfront Media, and Shreve Crump and Lowe, who sponsored our patron party. Our evening is only beginning, and we've got a fabulous lineup for you tonight. To kick off the soiree, we have Ashley Banfield, who is a powerful supporter of the Red Cross. When GenRight steps up as auctioneer, I hope you step up and bid on our fantastic auction items, or raise your paddle to support the Red Cross. Remember, 91% of your dollar goes directly into the field. Our honorees are an inspiration, and we are proud to honor them. I hope you got to see the therapy dogs, which added another dimension into tonight. And you were thrilled by the magic, because from here on out, we are going to have a magical night. So, raise your glass to a successful event and to you for supporting the American Red Cross. Cheers.
I officially want Janine's life. Please welcome everyone, Janine Kennedy, our 2019 Red and White Ball Chair, to the stage, and please give a warm round of applause to this woman and the committee members who she has worked with and she has led and have given so much of their time and passion to support the Red Cross mission. I do want your life. I'm not kidding. I'm going to get notes a little later behind the stage. I'd also like to take this moment, if I can, to announce and also to invite our co-chairs for the 2020 Red and White Ball, Leah Butler and Olivia Walker. Would you both come to the stage?
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Beautiful job.
Big shoes to fill. This night is beautiful. 2020, here we come. The Metro New York North Board of Directors champions the Red Cross service to the armed forces on a regular basis. I hope you all had a chance as you were walking in, as you just heard, to meet those therapy dogs, the volunteers from the Hudson Valley Paws for a Cause. They can often be seen on the campus of West Point, interacting with the cadets there. This board has piloted 2 programs in support of our troops. The first program is to help the most critically wounded at the Walter Reed National Military Center by providing something called medevac bags. Medevac bags are filled with everyday necessities and also a little touch of home. The other mission is to help our troops deployed overseas in Kuwait, to help them feel more connected to home. Here's a little video to show you a little bit more about how that happens.
The Service to the Armed Forces program, SAF, is incredibly important to the Metro New York North Chapter Board. There's a tremendous respect for our military members and what they do for this country. Today, we're loading up 2 cargo vans full of medevac bag supplies that we're going to be delivering to Walter Reed Medical Center. We take a lot of stuff down to them, but they're very excited about our coming, and they love that we do this for them.
Medevac bag, it's just absolutely the essentials. It reminds them they're home. Many of these folks are coming from downrange and filtered through Germany or different ports, and when they receive or they come here as patients, the first thing they get are these bags. Whether it's a blanket or toiletries, all those things that maybe we all take for granted, and you can imagine they were downrange and long flights and maybe even hospitalized due to their injuries. So to get here, to have that sort of welcome back home, well, the Red Cross is the backbone of Walter Reed. They are so crucial to the success. We know 100% we can't survive without them.
Another project that we've taken on over the past year and a half with our SAF program, we have adopted a Red Cross post in Kuwait at Camp Arif Shan.
There are a total of 36 American Red Cross Service to Armed Forces offices in overseas locations, mostly located on military installations. One of those locations is Camp Arif Shan, home to thousands of service members. Those service members are taken care of for morale and welfare support, as well as emergency communication services provided by 3 American Red Cross Service to Armed Forces team members.
We Skype with them on a periodic basis and find out what their needs are, how we can help them, offer them moral support, offer them whatever items they might need.
Things like magazines, books, movies, games, the kinds of things that really help bring a sense of home in a very, very difficult operating environment.
It's really a personal commitment for all of the Metro New York North Chapter Board, and they provide their time, their commitment, their dollars.
On behalf of all of those stationed here at Camp Arabjan, thank you, Metro New York North Red Cross. Thank you.
You know, I can tell you from personal experience when I was covering war and I was working among the troops that anything that has to do with home is precious. Our phones were precious. Being able to make a satellite call from Kabul, Afghanistan was precious. And so to have this kind of work is precious. I want to thank the Metro New York Board, Metro New York North Board, for your commitment to our military members and to their families as well. And to that end, this is a moment to think about. In this room right now among us, there are heroes. I'd like to take an opportunity for a moment of silence, if I can, to remember all of those who have paid the ultimate price in sacrifice for serving our country. Tonight, it is our great privilege to have Gold Star families among us. We recognize them tonight to carry on their legacy and also to honor their memories. To the Gold Star families, may I ask that you please stand as we read the names of your loved ones. And to our guests, I request that you hold your applause until our families have had a chance to stand up. Mrs. Doreen Dodd Baidus. She is here tonight. She is the proud spouse of Sergeant Major Samuel Baidus, United States Army. Mrs. Emily Toro is here with us tonight. She is the proud mother of Private First Class Isaac T. Cortez, United States Army. Thank you both for your service, thank you for your sacrifice, and thank you for giving us the privilege of being with you tonight. I now have the great honor to introduce to you retired United States Army Captain Anthony Odierno, who is going to present our first award of the evening. Captain Odierno was the 2014 Red Cross Exceptional Service Award recipient. He is a West Point graduate. He was deployed to Iraq in 2004. He received the Bronze Star, Medal for Valor, and the Purple Heart for his actions and for his courage under adversity. When he returned to the United States, he started a brand new career, and his path was to help his fellow veterans. He served as Vice President of Military and Veterans Affairs for J.P. Morgan Chase, and also served as the board chair for the Wounded Warriors Project. Captain Odierno is currently the head of retail real estate operations at J.P. Morgan Chase. He continues to serve as a compass and as an advocate for his fellow veterans. How fitting for him to be presenting our next award. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Captain Anthony Odierno.
Thank you, Ashley, and good evening, everyone. Just a few years ago, I was honored to be recognized with the Excellence in Service Award, and it is truly an honor and a privilege to present tonight's award to Victor Prado. To introduce Victor, I'd like to read a special note from General Mark Milley, 39th U.S. Army Chief of Staff, a friend and mentor to our honoree and his family, as well as a fellow Princeton alumnus. Victor Prado, an American hero, graduated from Princeton and has personified the school motto of Princeton in the nation's service. While at Princeton, he was a superb student, a varsity football standout, and a dedicated member of ROTC. I had the opportunity to commission Victor a second lieutenant when he graduated from Princeton and then served as an engineer with the 82nd Airborne Division. He was seriously wounded in action in November 2017 while serving in combat in Afghanistan as a result of a suicide car bomber. Victor was an outstanding leader in so many ways while at Princeton. His paratroopers and the legendary 82nd Airborne Division loved him. And his personal courage in the face of the enemy is an inspiration to each of us. We can rarely control what happens to us in life, and less so in combat, but we can always control how we react to the challenges fate sends our way. And so, it is not Victor's performance at Princeton or his leadership and bravery as a paratrooper that marks Victor as a hero. Rather, it is how Victor has dealt with his severe injuries that distinguishes him as a giant among men. It is his perseverance, guts, grit, toughness, positive attitude, willingness to always help others before himself, and most of all, his lack of bitterness and self-pity despite life-changing wounds that lifts him above the rest of us. Victor Prado is a living case study of incredible courage and character and an exceptional example for all of us to follow. Victor is very humble and would never call himself a hero, but that is exactly what he is, an American hero. Now let's watch this video to meet First Lieutenant Victor Prado.
So at Princeton University, I was a varsity football player, mechanical and aerospace engineering major, and in the ROTC program.
We have always allowed Victor to follow his dreams. We were not thrilled that he was going into 82nd Airborne and again pushing all the envelopes. But this was Victor. He was always challenging himself.
Both my grandparents served in World War II, and I grew up hearing their stories and hearing about their service.
He got a lot from those people and had a lot to do with how he shaped his life.
In the summer of 2017, I deployed to Kandahar, Afghanistan. So I took over a platoon while we were in Afghanistan, and our mission was route clearance. We were driving around in heavily armored vehicles looking for bombs that were buried in the ground. While we were doing that, on November 13th of 2017, a Taliban suicide bomber attacked my convoy, and he drove his truck into my vehicle.
We finally got a call from one of the doctors, and that's when he said to us, you know, your son is, thank goodness he's young and athletic. He'll be able to transfer. He's a quadriplegic, and that was the first time they had ever used those terms for us. So it was pretty gut-wrenching at that point.
I saw him for the first time and we really could talk at Walter Reed. He said that, you know, he really came close to dying, and he said that he doesn't know why he didn't die. And I thought to myself, and I said to him, you didn't die because there's something that you need to do in your life that you didn't complete yet.
It was never really an option for me to give up, and I don't think that it really is an option to give up with this sort of an injury. I just need to keep working until I get back to where I was in my life before this happened and keep moving forward, and that's really all you can do is you put your head down and you keep plowing forward.
Having this opportunity, him receiving this award is just another one of those amazing blessings that we've experienced through this journey.
The Red Cross really goes above and beyond, and they support a lot of really incredible people and a lot of really incredible things, and it's just very humbling to me to be recognized by your organization.
We're proud that he wanted to do that for our country and that he saw it through, and now we're blessed. He's going to do something new and different.
So I'm going through an Army retirement. Once that's finished, I'm going to move home to New York, where I'm looking for a job in Manhattan in investment banking. It's always been one of my dreams and goals to work and live in the city.
He's turned into a tremendously thoughtful, intelligent and caring adult. He's not the man he was before. He's a stronger, more focused person than he ever was.
Thank you. Please join me in welcoming First Lieutenant Victor Prado to the stage.
Okay, so I'll turn back to the... So thank you, of course, to the Red Cross for inviting me here. This is an incredible organization. There's a lot of history in this organization. I'm very honored to be recognized by an organization with this much history. Thank you, Tony, for the wonderful introduction. Very kind words. Obviously, thank you to my parents. They took care of me after I got hurt. Thank you to my girlfriend for supporting me while I do all of these trips with her. And obviously, I would be remiss to not thank my platoon who saved my life. All of the soldiers that were there on the ground with me, the air crew, and the nurses and doctors after that, they all saved my life. And then the final thing that I would say is this is an award for service, and I would feel like I had forgotten something if I didn't mention that I didn't sign a contract different than anybody else signed. Everybody that signs the contract, they're signing up for the same thing. I didn't do anything special. I had this, it wasn't an opportunity that I had. I had this experience thrust upon me. Everybody that signs that contract is willing to do the same thing, and I don't think I did anything special. But it's very nice to hear all the kind words that you guys have to say. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's an honor. Thank you.
So I'm going to freelance a little here because in my line of work for 31 years, I have met a lot of soldiers, I have met a lot of first responders, and I have met a lot of heroes. Honestly, true heroes, not like the Avengers. I'm talking true heroes, and I always ask them the same question. Do you feel like a hero? And wouldn't you imagine what the answer is? It's exactly what you just heard. I didn't sign up for anything that anyone else didn't sign up for. I think what the mark of a true hero is, they do this for others, not for themselves. And even after the face of adversity, they continue to believe that and continue their mission. Thank you so much, First Lieutenant Prado, because your service and your spirit is a lesson to us all. When I meet someone like Victor, I truly feel like I've met a giant, and I feel so small. And it's like a clarion call to be bigger and be better. And I hope you all feel the same way, that you'll leave here tonight without just a dinner, but with something that fills you with a mission to be bigger and to be better. Our next honoree is a household name due to his very memorable roles as an actor, predominantly child actor, teenage actor. But today, he is instead an Oscar-winning director and producer and one of Hollywood's most acclaimed storytellers. He is a creative genius that can highlight the stories of the underdog and bring you to tears or bring you to laughter, sometimes moments within each other, with some of the best moments that we've witnessed on film in our lifetimes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ron Howard.
I'll play a tune.
Yeah, the bigger you get, the tireder you get.
I got past the first part of getting the bike. Now I gotta get past the second part, telling my folks about it. My pat answer when I was a kid was I want to be an actor, writer, producer, director, cameraman, and baseball player. Action! Or should Saul stay and talk to him a little longer? One more.
This is Ron Howard's first Oscar. He filmed A Beautiful Mind chronologically, which is a rare occurrence in filmmaking.
Thank you so much.
He has just such an incredible catalog of work. And I think I could go to each and every table and figure that there is a favorite of Ron Howard's among you all tonight, especially with the length of his career. What many of you may not know, however, is despite all of that remarkable work, he is also a leader in philanthropy. Via the Ron and Cheryl Howard Foundation, Ron Howard and his wife have supported not just arts and culture, including the Bruce Museum in Greenwich, Connecticut, and the Jacob Burns Film Center in Westchester County, but they have also supported the Armed Forces Foundation and the Gary Sinise Foundation, which honors veterans, first responders, their families, and those in need. And they have been staunch supporters of the American Red Cross for more than a decade. Ron was in Paradise, California last fall after those wildfires. He will be documenting the rebuild efforts of Paradise, a town that was decimated by those 2018 infernos. And while he was there, he had an opportunity to see our Red Cross workers hard at work, in action, and he helped to spotlight that work. What is so sad is that because he is so hardworking, he can't move mountains, and one of those mountains happens to be a set that he is on as we speak, so he's not able to be with us tonight, but he did send us this very special message, so let's listen.
Good evening, it's Ron Howard here. Well, I'm very, very grateful for this recognition, but equally disappointed that I can't be there with you tonight to celebrate and honor the Red Cross. I'm a longtime supporter myself, going back to grade school when I would proudly make some kind of donation and get to wear, the little pin on my lapel. I leave it on for days because the Red Cross has always symbolized something to me and those family members of mine who would talk about the Red Cross. And that's humanitarian good. Those are people who put themselves in harm's way to try to make catastrophic circumstances somehow better for people without choosing sides, simply on the side of human beings and their wellness. I'm not with you because I'm in the glamorous pre-production digs working on a project. And one of the projects that I'm working on is a documentary about the fires, the tragic fires in Paradise, California. We're covering the story from the really right a couple of days after the fires, and we're going to cover it for a year and understand what those kinds of tragedies can mean to a town, a population, a state, a nation. Well, it was a wonderful reminder for me as I went with our camera crews and began talking to people covering that story to realize just how tremendously significant the Red Cross was in that humanitarian effort. And it reminded me of my longtime belief and support, but I mean, it was dazzling. To witness it up close under that kind of pressure was truly, truly inspiring. The dedication, the sensitivity, the wisdom, the patience and humanity that's on display from the professionals who've seen it all through the volunteers who are dedicating themselves. And of course, it's largely volunteer, as you know. It's just a tremendous reminder of the good that the Red Cross does, the difference that the Red Cross can make. And the one thing that I would say is that you're so good that it's easy to take you as an organization for granted. And you remind me a little bit of one of my kids who very smart kid, used to bring home C's when we knew that he could do better. And at one point I really cornered him on this, and he said, if I start getting A's all the time, that's what you're going to expect. Well, you, the Red Cross, those who support the Red Cross, you've been getting A's for about 150 years. I thank you for that. And I hope our film can play a little role in reminding people not to take this great organization for granted. I also wish I could be there tonight to meet in person Victor Prato. I won't tell his story, but when I started reading about it, it was very emotional and very inspiring. He's receiving the Excellence in Service Award. He's a remarkable individual, he's a remarkable patriot, and he's another great example of what the Red Cross represents and means to society. Thanks to all of you who are offering your service, your support tonight and all year round and year after year. It's remarkable. I'm thrilled to be a part of this evening in any way, and keep up that great work and that great service. You're making the world better.
I don't know about you, but I still see Richie Cunningham, no matter what, and I know he's so much more, but he still sounds and looks just like him. Our great thanks to Ron Howard, and please welcome to the stage Robin Kensell to accept this award on behalf of Ron Howard. Thank you so much, Robin. As a reminder, I know all of you eagle eyes have been peering towards the back to see if your thing has been trumped. But the silent auction will close at 9:30, and there is also something that is not so silent. It is the other auction. And now I'd like to invite our auctioneer, Jennifer Wright, from Christie's to the stage to begin our live auction. We have an amazing one-of-a-kind list of items, so please bid high, please bid early, please bid continuously late and often. Jennifer, take it away.
Thank you, Ashley, and good evening, everyone. I am delighted to be here in support of the American Red Cross, especially so near my hometown of Harrison, New York. So, woo, give it up for Harrison. Thank you. Okay, here's how it works. You all should have numbered paddles. If you don't have numbered paddles, find one. If you can't find one, use your hands. It's fine. We've got 7 live lots and a paddle race. We've heard already tonight the extraordinary work that the Red Cross does. We've seen the extraordinary people it supports, and now I'm asking you to give back. What I need here are the lights to go up a little bit and the lights to go a little bit down on me. I'm a woman of a certain age. I really can't handle it. And anyway, what I'd really like to see are all of the generous donors and supporters in the room. Okay, and with that, we will get started. We can even have it a little brighter in here. They're all such beautiful people. I want to see them all. I do not want to miss a bid. I cannot leave a dollar behind. Okay, our first lot tonight is 4 tickets to Z100's Jingle Ball with a backstage photo opportunity. For anyone who was a tween or teenager or who has a teen or teenager, you know that the Jingle Ball ticket is the hardest concert ticket to come by. Held every December in New York, it's iHeartMedia's annual star-studded holiday concert. In addition, you will have a backstage photo opportunity with an artist of your choice. And again, some of the artists who have performed: Cardi B, Shawn Mendes, Meghan Trainor, Camila Cabello, Calvin Harris, and many more. And if you don't know who any of those people are, I'm sure your children do. So I am going to start big tonight. I'm going to be greedy. I'm looking for $5,000 for the iHeartRadio package to start me off. At $5,000, do I have any paddle in the air? 105, thank you, sir. At 5, we're at 6 now, $6,000 now. Against you, sir. It's no longer your bid. You're going to have to tell that to your kids. It's 6,000 here on my left. At 6,000 now, I'm looking, 7 still going. Yeah, that was scary for a moment, telling your kids they were and then weren't going. It's 7,000 now. How about you, sir? Otherwise, you're going to have to just stay home and listen to the radio. Who even has radio anymore? I don't even know. It's $7,000 right here. We're at $7,000 straight ahead. 8,000 in a new place. That's how it works. Thank you, sir. It's 8,000 here on my left. Not straight ahead with you. Still not with you. It's with 417 at $8,000. I'm looking for 9. We're at 8,000 now. Remember, these are 4 tickets and a backstage photo opportunity with the star of your choice. We're at $8,000 now. You will win Parent of the Year, Decade. I mean, imagine what your kids will think if you bring home 4 iHeartRadio tickets for them tonight. We're at $8,000 now. Do we have any more? Are you sure? 9,000 in a new place. Thank you. 9,000 here on my right. Ladies bid in time. She's going. Her kids are going. Again, you're all staying home listening to the radio. It's 9,000 here on my right. At 9,000 now. Anyone coming back in? New bidders, old bidders, I'll take the money wherever I can get it for the American Red Cross. It's $9,000. Here on my right, fair warning, going once, twice, last chance, sold, $9,000. Thank you, paddle. Your paddle number, please, ma'am. 426, 423? 423. Thank you very much. Okay, that was a great start. Let's keep going. This next lot is for people who like to go out, eat good food, and drink good wine. Since that seems to be what everyone is doing in here tonight, I expect all your paddles in the air. The winner of this lot will have dinner for 12 at their home prepared by Daniel Boulud's iconic Feast and Fets catering team. Chefs all trained by the 2-star Michelin chef Daniel Boulud. We all know him from his restaurant, Danielle. In addition to this dinner for 12, you will have certified sommelier Greg Rubin of Horseneck Wine and Spirits, who will do all the wine pairings for you that night. And in addition to that, you'll have a beautiful setting with floral centerpieces by Wendy Siegel of Greenwich Orchids. So, if you want to pretend you've done this all yourself, you just can't invite anyone who's here tonight. But otherwise, there's a great evening ahead of you for the winner of this next lot. Okay, dinner for 12 by Daniel Boulud's catering service, wine, flowers, everything. $7,000 will start me now. $7,000 right in front. This guy knows how to party. $7,000. He knows how to eat and drink. It's at $7,000 now, looking for 8. We're at $7,000 here in front. Remember, dinner for 12. 8,000, thank you. 9, still going. It's at 9,000 here in front. You're ordering from Seamless, I guess. And he's got Danielle chefs cooking for him. We're at $9,000 here. Dinner for 12 with wine, flowers, 10,000, sir. Thank you. 11,000 again. I love a bidding where we're at 11,000. What do you say, sir? 12,000. 13,000. Hungry? 14,000. 15,000. It's over here on my right for 15,000. 16,000 in a new place. Ladies bid. 17,000 back in. This guy's hungry and he's got at least 11 friends. We could call them apostles even. We're at $16,000 now. At 16, not with you, sir, not with the lady. 16,000. Are we all through? Anyone else hungry? Otherwise, I'm selling to the gentleman here in front for 17,000 in a new place, or I just can't count. You're 17. I can't count. 17,000. It's right here at 17,000. And I'm going once, twice, last chance, sold. Thank you very much, sir. Paddle 460. Thank you. All right, our next lot is a little further afield. It is an extraordinary 5-day, 4-night stay at the Amanera Resort in Playa Grande in the Dominican Republic. If anyone has stayed at an Amman resort anywhere in the world, you know that this is exceptional quality, exceptional service, beautiful settings, and that is certainly true for Amanera on Playa Grande. It has a beautiful new golf course overlooking the beach. It's on 400 acres of Caribbean jungle. There's your old private beach, and this lot includes accommodations for 2, food and beverages, excluding alcohol, so you will have a bar bill, but that's okay, and access to all amenities, including golf, cigar rolling, rum tasting, cooking classes, whale watching, horseback riding, mountain biking, and kite surfing, or just sitting on the beach doing nothing, running up that bar bill. Now, you can only go to this resort if you are a member. So it is priceless. You've got no shot of getting there if you're a member. You can't go to Travelocity. It's not going to take your reservation. So the room alone would cost $30,000. I'm going to start tonight, $10,000. $10,000 for the Amanera trip to the Dominican Republic. $10,000, thank you, sir. The trip is yours. It's at $10,000 here on my left. $10,000 for the Amanera, Playa Grande, Dominican Republic. We're at $10,000. $11,000 in a new place. I see you. Thank you, sir. 11. Not with you. 12,000. Coming back in, sir? Or we'll send 13,000. He just took your trip. What are you going to do? He's going to send you a postcard. That may be the closest you'll get. It's at 13,000. Would you like to come back in, sir? We're at 13,000. I'll take a new bid. We're at 13,000 now. It's against you, sir. It's with my friend in the back on the left. We're at 13,000 for Playa Grande. At 13,000 now. All through. Going once. 14,000 in a new place. Thank you, sir. 14,000. Paddle 401. It's not with my friends on the left. Are you okay with that? You've come so far, but not as far enough to go to the Dominican Republic yet. It's at 14,000 right here. And I can sell, unless I see another paddle in the air, going once, twice, last chance, sold to paddle 401 at table 19. Thank you very much, sir. All right, I'm getting a little help on this next lot from our beautiful friend, Janine, who is modeling the exquisite diamond earrings generously donated by Shreve, Crump, and Lowe. Very powerful, Janine. You're going to have to part with those earrings, though, at the end of the evening.
Need I remind you, they are platinum and diamond chandelier earrings with a center kite-shaped diamond surrounded by a full-cut halo style with 5 full-cut round brilliant cut diamonds dangling off the bottom. Okay, we may have to wrestle these off Janine's ear at the end of the night, but I promise the winning bidder will get them. They are valued at $15,000. Again, they were generously donated by Shreve Crump and Lowe. And I'll start the bidding at $7,000 now. $7,000, thank you. Here, ladies bid at 7, 8,000, sir, thank you. We're at 8,000 on my left, at 8,000. Diamonds are a girl and boy's best friend. We're at 8,000 now on the left, 8,000. Janine, shake it, do something. 9,000, thank you, sir. We're at 9,000. That did it. 10,000 in a new place. You're magic. 11,000, thank you, sir. 11,000. You've got to come work at Christie's. You can sell anything. We're at 11,000 here in front. 11,000 for the diamond earrings. Oh my God. HR won't let us do that at Christie's, but you can do it tonight. Thank you. We're at 11,000. It's 11,000 here in front. Who's coming back in for these diamond earrings? 12,000. She can't say no. 13 still going. Thank you, sir. At 13,000, he's got your earrings. It's at 13,000. Gentleman's bid. He's going to look great in those earrings. He took your earrings. Are you happy with that? It's at 13,000 here. Do we have any more? Not your bid. 14,000. 15,000 still going. Thank you. 15,000. Gentleman's bid. Diamonds are this boy's best friend. We're at 15. Coming back in. One more. Thank you for your bid. Feel free to bid later. 16,000 still going. 17,000 now. 17,000. Still in it. My friend in front is still in it at 17,000, not yours, sir. Thank you for your bid. Would you like to try another? 17,000 here. 17,000 in front. Janine, what do you say? Can I sell it? 17,000. Going once, twice, last chance, sold to Paddle 460. Thank you, sir. And thank you, Janine. I think she's going to want to wear those for a few more hours tonight. Okay, our next lot is a last-minute lovely addition, and it includes our sponsor, our host tonight, NetJets, who are going to fly 4 people from this airport to Nantucket. And the winner of this lot will have 7 days in a 2-bedroom beachfront cottage. It is near the beach, of course, and there are lots of activities. She wants to keep those earrings. Can't do it. Okay, beachfront cottage in Nantucket, available from October 2019 to June of next year. Avoid the crowds. Enjoy the Fall Arts Festival and Spring Restaurant Week. There's lots to do. Again, 4 people on NetJets, your own private cottage, which has never been rented before. This is your only chance. You're there and back, courtesy of NetJets, and I will start the bidding at $6,000 now. $6,000 for the week in Nantucket. Thank you, sir. $6,000. That's $6,000. Oh, I saw a paddle up over there. You want to come back in? We're at $6,000. $7,000. Thank you. $8,000 in a new place. We're at $8,000 now. $9,000 in a new place. Everyone wants to go to Nantucket. I've got only room for 4. Okay, where are we? Who's coming back in now? 9,000. Thank you. We're at 9,000. Ladies bid. She's going to Nantucket at 9,000. You know what's next. 9,000 now, and I'm looking for 10. Who's coming back in? NetJets is flying you there. You can just stay here and go in your gowns. It's okay. We're at 9,000 now. At $9,000 now, looking for 10. 9,000 for the Nantucket package. $9,000. Are we sure? 9,000 now. I'm going to sell it. 10 in time. Would you like 11, sir? Ladies bid at 10. Would you like 11? 11, sir. Thank you. How about it? Don't look at him. Look at me. Tell me, where are we going? We going to Nantucket? Oh, whoa, 12, back here, back, uh-oh, she was quicker, it's 12,000 with paddle 211. We're at 12,000 now. Lots of talking over there. What do you feel like doing? Feel like going to Nantucket? Or should that lady just send you a postcard? Thank you, sir, $13,000 now. 13,000. Coming back in, my friend. We're at 13,000, it's the gentleman's bid here. He's going to Nantucket on NetJets, and I'll sell unless I see another paddle up in the air. Fair warning now, no regrets. Everybody's staying home except my friend over here, and I'm selling, thank you, sir, sold, paddle 451. Okay, this is a trick question. Who's a baseball fan in here? Everyone. Okay, then you should be bidding on this next lot. It is not just a visit to Camden Yards to watch the Orioles. In your own box, you get to throw the first pitch. That doesn't happen unless you're like ahead of state. Oh, wow. I hope that means you're bidding. You throw the first pitch, you sit in the owner's seats, you have a pregame meet and greet with the players and access to the bunker. I don't know what happens in there. And you're put up at the Four Seasons or the Marriott Waterfront Hotel in Baltimore. Now, this lot applies to a televised regular season game. And again, first pitch at the Orioles and tickets for you and 9 of your friends. And I'll start the bidding now at $7,000 now. $7,000 now. Who's going to play at $7,000 now? I'm looking for some Orioles fans at $7,000. It's okay. We've got some time. We can practice. You can work on your throwing arm. Don't be shy. I'm looking for $7,000 now. $7,000 now. Camden Yard, throwing out the first pitch. Orioles game for you and 9 friends at $7,000 now. $7,000 that will also get donated to the Red Cross at $7,000. Remember, 91 cents of every dollar raised goes directly into the field. So imagine what those $7,000 could do. $7,000 now. I'm looking for my baseball fans. Thank you. Paddle 492 right in front at $7,000. Any advance at $7,000? Any more now? Otherwise, I'm selling. Gentleman's bid. He's ready to play. $8,000 in a new place. Thank you. We're at $8,000 now. $8,000, and it's here on my left. Coming back in, sir. One more try. We're at $8,000 here. $8,000. Here's what I can do. If you'd like, I'll sell it twice for $7,500. If you're back in the game, sir, you can come up $500. I'll give him a break at $500. We make twice as much. Okay, that Orioles package I have now sold twice to paddle 492 and your paddle, sir, 417. Thank you very much. Okay, this is our last live lot of the evening. Everyone get your paddles because we are going on a trip to Singapore. 6 days, 5 nights at the Shangri-La in Singapore. It includes dinner at the Dîner du Fleur, a private outdoor dining experience in the Orchid, where orchids literally grow on the walls. Your hotel has its own botanical garden. Who wants to go to Singapore now? Singapore starting off $5,000. $5,000 right here, 552 at $5,000 now. 6,000, 7,000 still going. 8,000 now and back. We're at $8,000 for Singapore at $8,000. Come back in, ladies. $8,000 now. Singapore, 9,000 still going. Thank you. We're at 9,000, 10,000 at $10,000. She's got the Orchid dinner. She's 18,000 miles away. Let's keep going. Let's come back in. Who else is going to Singapore? Coming back in? You've gotten over it? You don't feel like going anymore? One more try? It's with you. It's with, the bid is with you, and I guess you're going once. Way back there. Wait, who am I missing? 552. I've got 552. Going once, twice. Last chance and sold. You're going to Singapore. Send us a postcard. Thank you. I'm not done. I am not done asking for money, and I know you are not done supporting the American Red Cross. We have a paddle raise now. And I just want to remind you again that each and every day, the Red Cross is out there channeling the best of humanity to build strong, safer, and more resilient communities. From supplying 40% of the nation's blood supply, supporting our military families, teaching water safety, installing smoke detectors, and of course, providing disaster relief. Again, 91 cents of every dollar goes straight out into the field. So, I'm going to start big again. I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to start asking for donations of $10,000. $10,000 to support the American Red Cross. $10,000 will deliver a reconnection workshop to 400 service members, families, and veterans. Who will raise their paddle for me at $10,000? $10,000 to start me off. At $10,000, paddle 163. Thank you so much, sir. Paddle 401. Thank you so much, sir. At $10,000, I'll take any more donations at $10,000. All right, let's keep going. There's got to be an amount for everyone in this room tonight. How about $5,000? $5,000 will cover the cost of opening and managing a shelter for one night. As we get into hurricane season, that is incredibly important. Paddle 485, thank you. Thank you for starting us off. 480, thank you, at $5,000. 211 at $5,000, thank you. Oh, yours is the other way around. 210, thank you very much, sir. 210 and 271, a very generous table. 117, it's contagious at table 11. Thank you. 309, thank you, sir, at $5,000. Any more at $5,000? I'll take those donations at 362. Thank you very much. 362 here on my left. Looking for $5,000 now. Do we have any more at $5,000? Let's keep going now. Our next amount is $2,500. Oh, are you for $2,500 or five? 302, 5,000. Got you in time. Thank you, sir. Okay, we'll move to $2,500 now. $2,500 provides a Red Cross bag filled with comfort items for wounded service members arriving at a military hospital. $2,500. We saw how important that was in the film tonight. Ashley talked about it. Thank you, sir. 465 to get us started. $2,500. Any more donations at $2,500? Oh, where? In the back. 304. Thank you. I see you. Thank you for your patience. 425. Thank you for your patience and generosity. At $2,500, we're still going. 414. Thank you, sir. $2,500. Another donation there. And now we'll move on, and I'd like to remind you, if you're here tonight and you're a guest of someone and didn't buy a ticket, please donate. If you're wearing an old dress and didn't buy a new one, please donate. If you did your hair yourself and didn't go to the hairdresser, please donate. If you drove here and didn't take an Uber or a town car, please donate. And if you did do all those things, please donate anyway. We've got a few more numbers left. I'm looking for $1,000 now. $1,000 donations. 368, thanks for getting me started. 413, thank you, sir. 424 at the same table. 161, 378, let's keep going. 459, I see you. 373, straight ahead, thank you. 255 right here. All right, I'm getting to you. 355, and behind 355 is 162. Thank you. 264, I see you. Thank you. 351, thank you. 268 here on my right, and right in front this great table, 406 and 314. I'm going to do another sweep of the room. $1,000. Did I miss any? If I did, raise your paddles again. 209. Thank you so much, ma'am. We're at $1,000. 409. It was contagious at that table. I love it. $1,000. Any more at 1,000? All right. 2 more opportunities left. We are at $500 now. $500. Lots of paddles in the air, please. 265 to get me started. Thank you, sir. $500. 407. Thank you. 109. 372. 464 right in front. 206 on my left. 453. Thank you, sir. $500. Any more? Have I missed anyone? 415. I got you. Thank you. We're at 500. Do I have everyone? All right, 317. Thank you very much, sir. Got you in time. All right, this is it. After this, you're done with me for the night. $250. Again, raise your paddles if you haven't donated yet tonight. Please, 358. Thank you for starting us off. 475, thank you. 402, thank you. Oh, a lot at this table. Okay, 483, 392, 477, and 368. Thank you. Great table. Who do I have here? I've got a couple. I've got 411, 467, 410 behind you, 303 over here on the left. How about my right? Oh, a couple more. 422, 356, 103 now. Any more at $250. 487, I've got you in time. Any more at $250. 416, thank you so much, at $250. Okay. If there's another amount that you'd like to donate, there are pledge cards on the table. So if you feel like giving $1 million and I didn't say it, I apologize. Fill out that card. If you feel like giving $1, we'll take it. Fill out that card. There are wonderful spotters and volunteers around the room. They will take those cards from you or at the checkout desk in back, so we make sure that we get every dollar we raised here tonight. Thank you so much for your attention, and on behalf of the American Red Cross, thank you for your generosity. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Jennifer, you are amazing. I have been to so many auctions that bore me to tears, but that girl knows her craft. So thank you to Jennifer. Thank you to all of you for your generosity tonight. Your support makes a meaningful difference to so many people who are just down the street from you, who are right across the globe from you. All around the world, the Red Cross mission speaks to all of us. If you won a silent auction item, you will be contacted via text message and email after 9:30 p.m., and you can collect your item as you're heading to checkout. A special thank you again to our chair, our committee members, our sponsors, our designers, and to all of you, our guests. Please stay and enjoy the dancing as the band Valley Entertainment gets underway and gets this party moving. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.
Y'all are looking too beautiful not to dance. Come on, hit the dance floor, y'all.
Come on. Do what you want. You can use me a lot. Turn me right up to top.
Come on.
And don't leave even one drop. No, 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 don't do it tonight. Turn my brown body white. Oh, come on, dim all the lights. Dim all the lights, sweet darling, 'cause tonight it's all the way.
I see you moving now. Come on.
Turn on the overture, gonna dance the night away. Dim all the lights, sweet darling, 'cause tonight it's all the way. Hey, baby, turn up the overture, gonna dance the night away. Come on!
Hey.
Everybody dance!
Let's party, y'all. Let's party. Come on. Y'all ready to have a good time? Come on. Let's take it to Studio 54. Come on.
Don't leave me this way. I can't survive, can't stay alive without your love. Oh, baby, don't leave me this way. Oh, no, I can't resist. I surely miss your tender kiss. Don't leave me this way. Ah, baby, my heart is full of love and desire for you. So come on now and do what you've got to do. You started this fire down in my soul. Now can't you see it's burning out of control? So come and satisfy the need in me. 'Cause only your loving can set me free. Oh, don't you leave me this way. Oh, don't you understand? I'm not joker man. I need your love. Don't leave me this way. Leave me this way. No. I can't survive. Can't stay alive. I need your love. Don't leave me this way. Ah, baby, my heart is full of love and desire for you. So come on now and do what you've got to do. You started this fire down in my soul. Now could you see it's burning out of control? So come and satisfy the need in me. 'Cause only your love the sun begins to fade, still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've been alright up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. So when the night falls, my lonely heart goes. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. Yeah, with somebody who loves me. Ooh, I've been around and I lost my senses, spinning through the town. Sooner or later the fever ends, and I wanna feel it down. Oh, I need a man who takes a chance on a love that finds hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart goes. Hey. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Somebody, ooh, somebody, ooh. Somebody who loves me. Somebody, ooh, somebody, ooh. Don't hold me in his arms. I need a man who takes a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart goes. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Come on. Dance.
With somebody who loves me. Don't you wanna dance with me, baby? Don't you wanna dance with me, boy? Don't you wanna dance? With somebody who loves me. Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. With somebody who loves me.
Me not working hard. Yeah, right, picture that with a Kodak. Better yet, go to Times Square and take a picture of me with a Kodak. I took my life from a negative to a positive. I just want y'all to know that. So tonight, let's enjoy life. Let's celebrate y'all tonight. Come on. Hey.